So I think what my generation does best is brush ourselves up and move on. So this is me brushing myself and moving on. After 20 plus years of my body breaking down, the doctors have told me that I need to stay home and collect disability. And after 20 years of fighting that off, my body won't let me go to work anymore. So not being able to go to work anymore doesn't mean I can't work. I'm going to fight that off by doing this. And what this is going to morph into, I don't know. But I can at least try, which is what I've always done. After 30 years of watching and talking to people, after 30 years of breaking my body down, maybe I can make a go of sitting on my butt and talking to you guys. Maybe that's what the future holds. I'm not sure, but at least it'll be a little bit of catharsis, if anything else. I've never been real good at sitting still. Maybe this will help for that. I have a lot of opinions. Most of my generation do. We usually put those opinions into something snarky. Generation X is good at that. Maybe you'll find some humor out of it. God knows I will. If you don't, that's unfortunate. And the other thing Generation X is good at is not caring about it, whether you feel aggrieved by it or not. You should find yourself a padded room if you don't feel like you can find the humor in what I have to say. God knows that there's not enough straitjackets anymore. Should have never got rid of the padded rooms from what I can see. There is not enough yardsticks to go around. Because in my generation, we wouldn't have given you a pat on the head and a participation trophy. We would have given you a smack on the head and a yardstick on the ass. I think there would have been a much better, well behaved generation than we have right now. If you disagree, you were probably one of those kids that got way too much attention as a child. You weren't told to play outside nearly enough, and you weren't told to drink out of the fucking hose. If your mom and dad were one of those kids who were wrapped in bubble wrap and told they were right no matter what, I feel bad for them. I probably feel bad for you too. If you're one of those kids that tell your mom and dad that they're wrong and you can get away with murder, it's not a childhood that I envy. You need to be told you're wrong. You need to be told to go sit in your room. You need to find out where your boundaries are. And if you cross those boundaries, maybe you need a good smack in the mouth. It's not child abuse, it's called discipline. And there's a big lack of it these days. You can't turn on the TV to the news anymore without seeing some kid who found his boundaries far too late in life, who went and beat some kid up, but he took it too far, and the kid is now in a wheelchair, or far worse, they're burying him. Take Carmelo Anthony, for instance. He's now facing down a murder charge because he brought a knife to a pushing match. Unbelievable. And it looked like he probably had a decent upbringing, but he brought a knife. Why would you bring a knife to school? That makes no sense. That just wouldn't have happened in my day. I'm not saying it never happened, but it wouldn't have been thought of. And there's countless days where that happens. It's sad. So what is this going to be? This is going to be me going through the news and talking about things that interest me or make me sad and make me go off. And if you find that funny, great. It's going to be a lot funnier than it is right now. Right now, it's just telling you what it's going to be. Measuring that against what I know about what I think. Just trust me, there's a whole bunch of short bus riding MFers out there. These people that ride the short bus and clean the windows from the inside. Well, let's just see how that goes. I'm going to be here no matter what because I need to be here for my sanity. I've got to sit in this house. I generally leave the house about once a week. My body doesn't let me do anything else. I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for me. I'm the one that did this to myself. Anyway, maybe one day I'll break down what exactly happened. It's a hell of a ride, I'll tell you that much. Should have died a couple of times. Anyway, talk to you later. See ya.